and welcome to Me Time. That's right, it's Me Time, with your host, me. You all know who I am. I know who you are, that's the way it works. I've got information about you, and that's why you and I will always get along just fine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big doings in town today. We've got a lot to talk about, so I'm glad you tuned in. Be sure to tell your friends and family, you know. They don't want to be left out of these community news events. Of course, this show, a public service of me, you know. We're here just to talk about the things in your community, our community, the community that we share. So, you know, if you give a damn about our community, you'll be here on the show every time we do it, and you'll tell everybody about it. Okay? Now look, there's some things I've got to do, because for this to be sort of a two-way show, well, there's actually a lot I have to do. See, we got... Brian, Brian, the guy, the engineer who used to work around here, well, he quit. Didn't tell anybody he was quit. Gave no notice, right? Just, we walk in here one day, oh, look, no Brian. So now we're all scrambling, trying to figure out how to do stuff. So right now, I can't even see your comments at this time. But that's going to change, but I have to kind of be my own Brian. Oh, folks, look, here's the thing. If you have a Brian, just be sure you keep it up on its training. Brians can sometimes go rogue on you. You know what I'm saying? Like ours did. Out of here. Out of here. So now here I am trying to do all this stuff as if I'm some sort of, technical genius. Well, I'm not. I could be. I could be a technical genius. I choose not to be. I have other strong points. Look, just bear with me here for a second. We're gonna get this going. It's just, we got things we gotta do because of Brian. I need to make sure we've actually got comments going on, because then it's just embarrassing. Otherwise, I just leave the Me Time sign up, right? Okay, now look, we're going to get into the community events here in just a second. Okay, let's see, there, okay. Now look, first of all, let's just face the elephant in the room. I really shouldn't be in here. This isn't my broadcast studio. It belongs to some guy named, Bob Doyle, whatever, some guy, right? But it was available. So, because of the events going on in the community, I just stopped. Oh dear. Look, guys, you try being pieced together by countless other human beings, and let's see how you can get a sentence out. Okay? How about a little compassion for the freak of nature? Okay? I got a hard enough time. It's like people ask me, hey, they call me Frank. Oh, that is annoying. Frank. Look, I'm not Frank. We all know this. We've been over this a million times. Frankenstein's monster. And even his name wasn't Frank. Where did this Frank? It's obnoxious. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what my name is. I'm a combination of lots of... I could be... You know what? I could be a Frank. Maybe this is a Frank. Maybe this is a Philip? A Philip Shoulder? I don't know. Look, just, if you want to call me something, call me... Let me think. Something really, I got nothing. Look, just don't call me. I don't even want to be disturbed. I got enough going on. Anyway, Dawn, thanks for being here. Sarah Jane, look, it's always great. By the way, I want to thank Sarah Jane for bringing the brownies to the last meeting. We all really enjoyed them. There was one person who had a gluten allergy. Not Sarah Jane's fault. She can't be held responsible for all of this stuff. Our ilk, we've got some issues. We're not an easy group to prepare food for, so just kudos to Sarah Jane for giving it the old college try. You know what I'm saying? Hello Charlotte, hello Jill, and Jane. Charlotte, Jill, and Jane. So look, we're waiting for Mr. Orion to join us in the chat. I don't know if he's going to. I don't know if he's awake yet. He was out pretty late last night, you know. He was putting up, you know, Halloween. Halloween's coming up, and of course that's such a big deal around here, you know. Fine, you know, it's one of the rare times I can walk down the street and feel a little appreciated. Anyway, big deal around here. We got lots of stuff going on. Mr. O'Reilly was going to come into the comments and tell us what time the raffle starts tonight. You know, we're all very excited about the raffle because we're giving away that TV. You know, I don't know why everyone's so excited about a TV. I mean, come on, it's TV. We've been there. We've been there, done that. We've moved on. Hello, Thomas. By the way, Tommy says I should call him Thomas. So, I just want everyone to know that we have an arrangement. You know, and he doesn't call me Frank, and I call him Thomas, and that's the deal. Okay? Hello, Steve. How are you? How's things out in the Big Easy, or whatever it's called? I can't remember. I've only got like a quarter of a working brain, and it's all about, you know, this show and getting these community events out, which I haven't even gotten to yet. No thanks to the constant distractions. We got squirrels running around in here, as usual. The demon squirrels, not the normal ones. The demon squirrels with the red eyes, and oh man, it's so annoying. We've called the exterminators I don't even know how many times, right? And they come in, and every time with the Ghostbusters thing, they think they're so funny, right? They come in here, because it's us, you know, because we look how we look, and we are who we are, and they go, oh, let's do the Ghostbusters thing. So they come in all Peter Venkman and stuff, and you know, it just gets old. It just gets old. Come in here, get rid of these squirrels, the demon ones. The other ones are fine. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Nice to see you. Sarah and Cheryl, of course, won't be here for the town meeting tonight because, well, they were all traveling around the world, you know, meeting celebrities and whatnot. So our little parties, well, they just don't have the time to bother with all of that. Fine, but you know what? All right, look. By the way, Jill, you're still in charge of decorations, right? You promised the streamers. Right? And good streamers. Not the ones like last year. Look, I know you tried, but come on. They were like baby blue. I think, you know, I heard a rumor that you brought these from a baby shower that weren't used. You sort of re-gifted the whole streamer thing. So I'm just asking, if you're going to bring the streamers, get new ones. Thanks. I mean, look, we love you. We love your contribution. The book you wrote last year about all of our lives, we really appreciate it. It's a movie deal in the works, and it's really awesome. Nori! Hello, Nori. How's everything with you? Oh, I see that the comments thing isn't refreshing. Or it looks like that. Is that right? If I hit refresh, do I get new comments, or no, I get nothing? Oh, there. I don't know what's going on. Guys, look, like I said, this is Brian's domain. Anyway, look, I don't want to do this. None of you want me to do this. But I've got a reminder from the Werewolvians that they're having a pre-party party. And that everyone's invited, and just, you know, bring something. The Werewolvians, of course. It's a yearly event, the pre-party. We've all had our time at the pre-party. If you haven't been, look, unfortunately it's a law, you gotta go at least one time. And this little invitation of theirs, you know, gets extended, but you pretty much gotta go. It's a one-time deal. You're gonna lose a limb, okay? I'm just telling you right now, you're not walking out of there with all the body parts you walked in with. It's just not how the Werewolvians roll, you know? They're nice people during the day, but at night, it's, whatever. I don't have to tell you, most of you. No. Don, very funny. Very funny. They have security starting at a 2-mile checkpoint from their facility, checking for wolfbane and any other things that have the word wolf in them. Look, they're weirdos, okay? And I know they're not watching. Because they don't even have the internet. The invitations were sent out on stone, carved in stone, for each person. Their little werewolfian kids were doing this all week. They kept them out of school for this. Whatever. Sarah Jane. Now see, Sarah Jane she's asking me this question. If you undo your bolt, does your head fall off? Now see, here's the thing about Sarah Jane. She knows the answer to this question all too well, because at last week's meeting, she asked me the same thing in front of everybody, and I did that unfortunate demonstration that we're not going to talk about anymore. Right? There's no sense in bringing it up. We've all seen the pictures, the videos on YouTube. Thank God I don't have it handy. And even if I did, I wouldn't know how to run it because Brian's not here. Anyway, we gotta get back to the community events. It's first of all important that everybody who's watching know what their role is and what are they bringing. Sarah Jane, you're gonna bring brownies again, right? Jill, you're gonna bring the streamers. Nori, what do you got? Dawn, what do you got? Sarah, what do you got? What do you bring? And remember, it has to be fairly legal. Okay? Now, last year there was some ambiguity around the term, and a few people ended up in jail. We don't want that to happen again. Well, some of us do, to be honest. It was pretty funny. But look, it's Deborah Lee. Look at me, I'm Deborah Lee. Look, don't make a comment about my singing. I'm very sensitive about it. I can't help it whose throat I was constructed with. I don't even know the guy. And here, you know what, I think about this from time to time. I'm faced with this from time to time, and the question I have to, why this, if he could have constructed me anyway, why this, I know I say it every year, you all are tired of hearing me talk about it, but come on! If you're bringing somebody back to life, couldn't you find somebody who is at least halfway normal? You had to get the town, whatever? That's a good question, Sarah. Our state, the state of our town. Anyway. And Steve, you're just playing right along, like no one knows where we live. You guys, you make this fun. You make this fun for me. It's not something I normally look forward to, but you guys, you make it fun. You make it fun. You make it so fun I'm going to keep pointing at you for a while. Until I don't have to anymore. Okay. So Don's going to bring edibles. Alright, so now I see what kind of party this is going to be. Just pretty much like last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. The thing is, guys, it's Dracula. Right? I mean, come on. Can we just face the elephant in the room? He's the reason it always goes wrong. He thinks he knows everything. He's so smart because he talks like this with some sort of an accent or whatever. And everybody calls him, he just, come on. Look, I'm the only one brave enough to say it. Because I'm a little bit bigger than him. And what's he gonna do? Bite my neck? I don't think so. Nobody wants a taste of this. And I'm not even sure what's running through my veins right now. Is it blood? I don't know. So I'll talk to him, even though werewolvians can't talk to him that way, because guess what they got inside them? That's right, blood. There's some advantages to being, this. Not many. There's the discount at the dime store. Right? And this. That I don't get bitten by Dracula. Mr. Cool. Oh, look at me. I've got a cape. This leathered coat, it's pretty nice, actually. You take 5 minutes to look at it. It's not a cape, it doesn't flow, but who cares? Who wears a cape anymore? Leather coats? Timeless. No argument with that, right? Why are there only 6 townspeople here? I really believe that this merits a bigger quorum than 6. People are going to see this replay later and go, crap, I missed it and I didn't get to vote. See, because we're about to have the vote. And now we're going to have a vote with like 6 people. Some vote. Sir, I didn't do anything with whomever. It's just, I think he's working on his taxes or some crap. That's what the lady at that's what the receptionist who I snuck by to get in here was telling somebody else who called, one of dozens of calls that I guess this guy gets every day because he's famous or whatever. He's a regular Dracula. Oh. You know what, guys? All right, look, here we go. Nobody's showing up, so fine, let's just do the vote. We'll do the vote with 6 people. It's the most ridiculous vote ever. And look, it's the same vote we take every time, and it's always the same response, but you gotta weigh in. For the piñata, I know. For the piñata. No, the shape has already been decided. We've done that. We're not even going to talk about it. There's no more debate. I know all of you like to keep bringing it up. Some of you have very strong opinions on the shape of this year's piñata. But we've done this already. Okay? We've been through it. We've done the town vote. The correct people were exiled. There's just no need to go in. But we got to talk about what's going in it. Candy or intestines? Candy or intestines? Any votes? We need votes. I need votes from everybody. Just type candy or intestines so I know. I have to tell Millicent she's going to the store today, okay? I told her. I said, we got 11 days. What are you doing? Well, I like to do it early, she says. Oh, God. I keep saying, everything's gonna be stale. Either the intestines or the candy. You can't win. 11 days is too... Well, freeze it. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, so we got to vote for candy from Dawn, as usual. Lily's here. Lily, you. I beg of you, bring some sanity to this. Vote, candy or intestines for this year's piñata. I wish you'd been here earlier. Intestines of what? What difference does it make? I don't know, hamsters. What? I don't know. Okay, not hamsters, too cute. Wildebeest. What's an ugly thing? Whoever, whatever, or whomever. Maybe we can do a BYOI. You can bring your own intestines. Not your own. You know what I'm saying. You can bring your own intestines, come an hour early, and stuff your own piñata. We are having the stuff your own piñata thing again. It's mainly supposed to be for kids, but it's mostly adults who show up, drunk, by the way, with their whatever they want to stuff in there. So if you want to do that, of course, it doesn't matter whether you vote intestines or get candy. You can bring whatever. Bring cottage cheese. Like Edgar did last year. That was something. My God. Anyway. Maybe not bring cottage cheese, you know what I'm saying? Not after what happened. You remember. It's bad news. Anyway. Intestines with MSG, no MSG, Steve, it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm not even playing. I got exempted this year, because I'm not big into people running around with sticks and stuff. Kind of brings back some memories. So, I've been allowed to be excused from this year's festivities, the piñata festivities. I'm working on that voice. I'm thinking maybe I'll get into voiceover. But that's the voice I want to use, the festivities. If you're looking for a deal on an airline with festivities, why not try, Timmy's Airline, filled with things that you need when you fly on airlines. Of all the airlines, this is Timmy's. What do you think? Voiceover future? Whatever, I don't care about your opinion unless you think I've got a future. In which case, you are one smart cookie. So Dawn is allergic to Wolverine intestines. I believe we do have that on file somewhere. Sheep intestines. Pretty pricey this year, just saying. Candy, yeah, safer. Well, depends on who brings the candy. I'm looking at you, Sarah. That's me looking at you. See? Me looking. You. You, me, looking. At. Oh, the guest speaker. Lori, thank you for mentioning that. The guest speaker was run over by a horse and carriage this morning, but we're not going to let that stop us. We never have before. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. There's no real ability to speak or move or recognize anybody. But, you know, we got a few hours. Anything could happen. But if not, you know, we'll just wire them up like we do all the other ones, and we'll run the little marionette thing that Linda does. She's really good at it. And, you know, it'll be Linda being the guest speaker who, you know what, I don't even remember. I think it was some actor guy. I can't remember. But he's not in good shape. Dina, nice to have you here right at the end. Didn't even vote. Candy or intestines? For the pinata, right? Adina, oddly enough, last year's pinata winner. Yeah, surprise, too. Brought her own stick. It was a good one, from what I hear. You know, like I say, try and stay away from that whole area. Especially when they do the fire pinata. That's the worst. The fire and pitchfork pinatas, absolute worst. Worst. I don't even know why they do that. Why would they even do that? It seems like they're just trying to upset me with that one. What do you think? Anyway, alright, look. Maybe with... did Dina give me an answer? No. And Paul is here. Paul, candy or intestines in this year's pinata? Wait a minute, no. Paul can't answer, because remember, he was disqualified last year for cheating. Cheating on the pinata. How do you even do that? Explosives, that's how. You know, Paul gets on the internet. He learns how to do all this stuff because of whatever, YouTube. Decides to test it out on last year's pinata. Boom! It was pretty funny, but you know, you can't be doing that, Paul. So he can't vote, sorry. At least not this year. Maybe next year he can come back into the voting. Alright, so look, I don't know. Did we decide candy? There's been a lot of intestine talk. You know what, maybe we should just forget the whole vote thing. Everybody just build their own. Right? I mean, that's kind of what happens for the most part anyway. Just bring whatever. Bring intestines, bring watches. I don't care. Whatever you want to put in pinatas. Just remember, try to have enough for at least 12 people. That's the deal, right? No, don't be selfish. No, if you're gonna bring candy. No freaking circus peanuts. One person, or candy corn. Circus peanuts, candy corn, instant ejection, and maybe a trip to the guillotine. I'm just saying. Standards, people. Standards. This is the year 2017 or something. Alright? Alright, look, that's about all I've got time for, or the energy for. You know, I gotta go recharge, gotta go plug into the old light socket. That's a cliche, I don't really do that. That would be goofy. Anyway, well, thanks for some of you for showing up. So at least some of you have a little bit of community spirit and mentality. Not many, but you guys do, so thank you. Your vote counts. We'll see you at the party. Try to be good to yourself, will you? Please, just for 5 minutes.